Nvidia just made a move that has nothing to do with GPUs and everything to do with the next $1 trillion in AI. Jensen Huang stood on stage in Tokyo and declared, quote, "This is the beginning of Japan AI. Welcome back to AI assets." Here's what happened. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang flew to Tokyo and announced a sweeping wave of partnerships with Japan's biggest industrial names, including Toyota, Fanuc, Mitsubishi Electric, NEC, SoftBank, Kawasaki Heavy Industries, Kubota, and Yaskawa Electric. This isn't a chip sale. This is Nvidia pushing its platform called Cosmos, a foundation model built specifically for what they call physical AI, meaning AI that lets robots and machines actually perceive and act in the real world. The centerpiece announcement involves Toyota's Woven City, a futuristic test city being built near Mount Fuji. Nvidia's GPUs and development tools will power the robots and traffic systems inside that city, and Nvidia will also supply chips for Toyota's next-generation vehicles. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries is joining too, but in a completely different way. They're partnering with Nvidia on cooling systems for next-generation AI data centers, which Nvidia now calls AI factories. And Nvidia didn't just bring partnerships. They unveiled new hardware specifically for this push, including two new edge computers called Jetson T3000 and Jetson T2000, plus a smaller version of Cosmos that needs a quarter of the computing power of previous versions. This matters because it lets factories run AI directly on the equipment itself, without sending sensitive production data to the cloud. For manufacturers worried about protecting trade secrets, that's a massive selling point. So that's the news. Now let's talk about why this actually matters for your money. The direct investor angle is simple. Nvidia is no longer just a chip company selling hardware to data centers. It's positioning itself as the operating system for physical industry, meaning robotics, automotive manufacturing, and factory automation. That changes the addressable market completely. Instead of competing only for AI training budgets, Nvidia now competes for a slice of global manufacturing spending, which is a market worth trillions of dollars every year. This also directly benefits the Japanese companies involved. Fanuc and Yaskawa are two of the world's largest industrial robot makers, and locking them into Nvidia's software ecosystem gives Nvidia enormous influence over how the next generation of factory robots actually think and operate. Now here's what most analysts and media outlets are missing. Everyone's framing this as, quote, another Nvidia partnership announcement. But the real story is the strategy behind it. Nvidia is deliberately giving away its models for free, using an open model approach where it discloses weights, training data, and tools. Why give this away? Because Nvidia isn't trying to sell software licenses here. It's trying to make Cosmos the default standard that every robotics company builds on top of, the same way Android became the default for phones. Once Toyota, Fanuc, and Mitsubishi build years of factory-specific AI models on top of Cosmos, switching to a competitor becomes incredibly expensive and disruptive. That's not a partnership, that's a lock-in strategy, and it's much stickier than one-time chip sales. There's a second layer nobody's talking about. This positions Nvidia to benefit from Japan's demographic crisis. Japan has a shrinking, aging workforce and desperately needs automation to keep factories running. That means Japan isn't just a market opportunity, it's a forced buyer. Japanese manufacturers don't have the luxury of waiting to adopt robotics AI. They need it now just to maintain current production levels. And Nvidia timed this perfectly. So what should you watch next? Watch Toyota's upcoming updates on Woven City. Every new deployment, there is a real-world test of whether Nvidia's physical AI actually works at scale, not just in a lab demo. Watch Nvidia's next quarterly earnings call for any specific revenue breakdown tied to robotics and industrial AI, separate from data center chip sales. If that segment starts showing up as a distinct growth driver, that confirms this Japan strategy is paying off financially. And watch for copycat announcements. If AMD, Qualcomm, or Chinese chipmakers start announcing similar deals with Japanese or South Korean manufacturers, that tells you the race for physical AI dominance is heating up fast, and Nvidia's first-mover advantage here won't last forever. The bigger picture is this. Nvidia isn't just selling shovels in the AI gold rush anymore. It's trying to own the entire mine, from the chip to the software, to the robots themselves, to the factories they operate in. If Nvidia pulls this off in Japan, expect this exact playbook to get copied in Germany, South Korea, and the United States, wherever advanced manufacturing meets an aging workforce. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe to AI Assets for daily insights on where AI investing is actually heading, and drop a comment below telling me whether you think Nvidia can really turn robotics into its next trillion-dollar business. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.